welcome.
Easton Lions thrift store, take one.
And you never know what's going to come into this thrift store. This just arrived this very minute. This is really cool stuff. Take it back, Mark. So I am here. I'm Michelle McGee. I'm the Marketing Communication Chair with the Easton Lions Club. We are here at the thrift store, which is housed at the Grange on Washington Street, and we are open. It is 10 a.m. and we are open till 2 o'clock today, and we have lots of things in store, and we're hoping that you'll take a look at this right now and head on over today, because a lot of the things that you'll see today will be gone today. That's how this store works. And I am standing with perhaps the most famous person in Easton. Do you recognize him, Jack Ryan? Who is he?
That's Ed Hands.
Ed Hands.
Yes.
Ed Hands. I'm so glad you're here. Ed is a Lion. How long have you been a Lion, Ed?
I've been a Lion about 10 years now.
10 years.
Yeah.
Awesome. Did you get a 10-year chevron?
No, it was 9 years. It'd be 10 in the spring.
Oh, so this is going to be a big celebration
Yes.
in 2023. You'll
Exactly
get
right.
a chevron. A chevron is something that you add to your Lions pin, which is this pin right here, and it shows how many, I believe is it in decades? You may get one at 5 years and then one every 10 years. So it's a very special award that you will receive next year. Fabulous. But you've been in Easton for how long?
About 60.
60 years in Easton, yes. And you hold other roles in this town as well, in addition to being a Lion. What are some of those?
Oh, I'm on a lot of town committees, one of which I'm on with you, the Tricentennial Committee, and that's going to be big over the next few years. So I'm also a member of the Grange, which means I'm your landlord here, Miss Lion.
Ooh.
That's a wonderful partnership between the Lions and the Grange to provide this beautiful place for fundraising for charity.
Yes. So one of the committees that he mentioned, the Tricentennial Committee, it's a brand new committee. It's probably only about a month old. Yep. But when do we turn 300?
In 2025. December 10th, I think it is 2025.
And we are planning an entire year of activities and festivals and different kinds of things to celebrate the fact that Easton will be 300 years old in 2025. And that December 10th date that comes conveniently at the end of the year, I'm sure there'll be a large wrap up at the end of that year, but it will start at the beginning of that year. There'll be educational opportunities, fun opportunities, learning opportunities, and it's going to be a really great year for this town. And if you're interested in getting involved in that, just reach out to us, and we are happy to have people collaborate with the committee. We have our first meeting in December. It is December.
13th, yep.
December 13th. It's coming up. So our very first one. And the other committee that he mentioned, the Grange, like he said, they're our landlord here. So do you know how long this Grange has been here?
This building was built in 1895, and some of the original Grangers are still here, but it's a place supposedly haunted.
Oh,
So-
I like that.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you want to pan over here, Jack, we have a beautiful sign from it looks like the 100th anniversary of this Grange in 1992 when the Grange turned 100. And, oh no, our charter is usually right here. I don't know where it went. I was going to have you look at that too, but that's okay. One of the things Ed did mention is that we have a great partnership here with the Grange, and that is that this is their building, and we rent this building from them. Over the summer, we did a massive tour of this building and how the Lions utilize this building and how grateful we are to the Grange for the use of this building. And you can see that on ECAT if you're interested in getting a full-fledged tour of this place.
Right. And one of the nice things about the partnership is that you get to spend your money for all the charitable things that the Lions Club does, and the Grange has been pouring money back into securing the hall. So we've put in floor supports, we've put in a handicap bathroom, we've put in a whole bunch of things to make the building more attractive.
And, you know, at the risk of being a little bit weird, let's just take a look at that bathroom. Only because it seriously, I'm going to have you come this way, Jack, because the door opens that way, but it is really a nice bathroom. So what was it like before, Ed?
It was a pit.
A pit. So we...
You really couldn't turn around it here. So now it's wheelchair accessible, and the door's wide enough for a wheelchair, a modern wheelchair, not a skinny old one. And there's the bars that everybody needs for people that are mobility impaired.
We also have a very large handicap ramp out front, so we are totally handicap accessible.
$25,000 for that.
For that ramp. It takes up a lot of space out there, but it's really helpful for moving furniture as well.
Exactly.
And one of the things we mentioned last week is we don't waste anything here at the thrift store, and we don't waste space. So anything you see is for sale, not the toilet, but anything that you see here is for sale. This currently houses like our toilet paper and our paper towels and our cleaning supplies, and somebody said to me last week, "Can I buy this?" Yes, basically everything in this store is for sale. Yes, not Ed, and not myself, and not Jack, and a couple other things. But you wanted to talk a little bit about the pigs, right?
Yeah, I want to
I'm going
talk
to give you this for a second.
So I was at the Lions. Close the door. I was at the Lions meeting on Wednesday, and it was announced that Potter from Brockton has retired and turned over all her items to the Lions Club for sale. So I'm looking for some Christmas presents, and this is the greatest place to get Christmas presents. So I decided to come in today and look, and I discovered that there are not only these beautiful pigs, many people collect pigs, but there are also mice over here as well. And mice are big collectibles as well, live and otherwise, here in Easton. And then there are also some of the traditional, nut plates and stuff like that. But I'm here to get these as stocking stuffers from my little cousins. And that's what's so nice about the thrift store. There's all sorts of stuff from, dollar stuff all the way up to antique furniture that's very, very valuable. So it's definitely worth coming in. There's books, CDs. We used to be open on Wednesdays, and that was my job to keep track of the books, CDs, and DVDs.
They're a mess ever since then.
Yeah, I know.
We need you back.
I'm coming back. Now that I hear that the guys are working during the week, I'm going to make arrangements to get in on Wednesdays. It's a little self-serving, but I have a lot of DVDs to bring back and books as well. So that will be nice. So that's it for me. I'm going to be shopping around and getting my Christmas presents here. The perfect place to do that. And there aren't that many shopping days left to Christmas, so you better come in and hurry.
That's right. And actually, how many shopping thrift days are there till Christmas? Today's the 3rd. I think there's only 2 more.
Yeah. But you are going to have an open evening, right?
I'm so glad you mentioned that. And that's what I ran off to while you took the mic for me. We are going to have an open evening, and it will be Thursday, December 15th, right here at the thrift shop. We'll start about 6 p.m., go till about 8:30. We're going to kind of transform this first floor into somewhat of a gallery. Ed pointed out the pigs to you. That is by a local potter who went out of business. And I do have some, she sold all kinds of different pottery. You'll see it all around. But one of the things you might want to come and pick up over the next couple of weeks is there are many ornaments that she made here, and they're all over the building. All of these things are handmade by her. This is a pinch plate. She made the plate. All of this is her. The gingerbread men. People seem to really love the little hedgehogs.
Oh.
Yes, and the owls.
Yes.
Yep. So that will be on December 15th, and we'll have some light refreshments and some hot beverages, and that will be a fun night.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope you'll be here. We're going to have a little Christmas music.
Oh,
too.
I will definitely be here.
Yes, good.
We should also mention that upstairs on the second floor where we haven't been yet, there are many smaller items, and there's even a Christmas room there. So if you're still looking for some ornaments, they're there as well.
Thank you so much, Ed. You going to go shopping now?
I'm going to go shopping
All right. We
now.
may run into you again.
Yes.
So if you see something really great and we run into you again, point it out.
Oh, no, I'll be hiding it.
I'll be.
Very good.
Thanks, Ed.
Yep,
Good to
thank
see you.
Good to see you, too.
So we're going to take a quick little run around this floor, but today really what we're going to focus on is some of our winter items. If you're looking for a winter coat or hats or scarves, we have a lot of those, and Sherry Anderson is upstairs and ready to kind of show us those. But I did just want to walk through a little bit because last week when we did this segment, we mentioned mentioned this table right here that I said would be gone by the end of the day. And we have had many phone calls this week about this table, so I do expect that it will be gone today. This is a brand new table that came in last week. It's cherry. It has 6 chairs. It has a leaf, and as you can see, it has the pad on top as well. The chairs are upholstered in a blush color. It's in really perfect condition. There's no scratches, nothing wrong with the upholstery. The leaf is underneath, and it's $350. And if you are in Easton and you purchase it, it's free delivery in Easton. So that's a huge bonus. So Mark, what do you got going on today? Here's my partner in crime, Mark EV.
Hello, Michelle.
So
Hello, everybody.
I'm wearing a particular shirt today.
Yes.
And why don't you talk about the shirt that I'm wearing? You grab that, and I'll model the shirt.
Easton Live.
Okay, tell me, before you go into this, tell
Yes.
me, what is Easton Live?
Easton Live is something that started during the pandemic. We used to broadcast shows from the brewery every week during the pandemic because people couldn't go out. So we decided to bring music to them.
Did you use ECAT and
We used
Facebook Live
ECAT.
for that?
ECAT puts the live into Easton Live. Jack's viewed show. He's shot many of these shows. We've got great bands. On the 17th of December,
Yes.
we're having a really good band, which is the Tommy Raines Band, and we're also having an extra special dance show, and that's Dance Express of Easton, who is bringing their dance teams, and they're going to do a show from like 6 to 7 o'clock, and they're great. So the whole thing, the entrance to get in is $10, only $10.
And how do you get a ticket?
You can get a ticket you can go into our Easton Lions website, follow it to Easton Live. You could go to Eventbrite. You could buy them at the door, and it's going to be
You
a
can buy them
great.
here.
You could see me.
Yep.
Anytime.
Yep.
It's going to be a great night.
So it is going to be a great night. It is December 17th. It's at the Hall on Foundry. It's a Saturday night. It is $10. And we've been doing these for at least, we're doing them live actually with audiences. Would you
Yep.
say 2 years?
A little over a year.
Okay, a little over a year. We've had a bluegrass one. We have a Rolling Stones tribute band. We
Yep.
have a Johnny Cash tribute. But
Yep.
coming up for the rest of the year, we have at least 2 more large shows.
Yep.
One will be when is Nasty Habits, Mark?
March. In March.
So the
Yep.
Nasty Habits band is a Rolling Stones
Rolling
tribute
Stones
band.
tribute, and they're
Local,
great.
right?
Yep, and they
Yep.
were our first big show.
And they were fantastic.
And they helped us out, where we were kind of just starting out. They helped us out a lot.
Yep.
So we're bringing them back.
And they're local Easton band.
Yep. Mike Sanpetro.
Yes, who's also a Lion.
Yes,
Yes.
he's a Lion, and he plays a lot at the brewery.
Yep.
And he's very busy with the Rolling Stones tribute band right now, and they're great.
And if you want to catch a glimpse of that, ECAT does have that show on its channel, and it's really good. Just look for the one with the guy in the, what was he wearing, like a leopard skin jacket?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Rolling Stones shirt.
And
T-shirt.
then-
Then we got you want to tell them about the one in April?
So we have another big show in April. This does not mean, though, that we won't have other pop-up shows,
Exactly.
right? Yeah,
We
but
might
these
have
are
some-
our final 2
Yes.
big shows for the season this
Exactly.
Lions year. And that, well, live has, you see the guitar, but live is more than music, right? So we have
Yeah.
a wonderful sponsor here in town. Who are they?
One is the Collision Doctors, which he's been great. He's been helping us out with all these events. Go see Bob if you get a dent in your car or need any kind of assistance in that way. He's awesome. Go see him, Collision Doctors, right on Washington Street in Easton. And that's fun.
Yes, so, well,
696 Washington Street in Southeastern.
Yes.
The Collision Doctors are great. They're
yes,
wonderful.
and they have been, I believe that they have sponsored every single one of our Easton Lives. But the
Yes.
interesting kind of like trivia thing is, I don't think Bob's been to an Easton Live.
No, but he had requested a comedian.
Yes, he
So-
wants to come to a live comedy show.
Yes.
So you accommodated that request in April.
Yeah, we might call this one called Easton Laughs.
Oh, I love it. Easton Laughs. That's awesome.
You tell them about the comedian.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we have a comedian coming out. Her name is Carrie Louise Cotter. You can see her on Showtime. You can see her on YouTube. Just look up Carrie Louise Cotter. She's a comedian. She lives in New York, but she was born in Easton. She graduated from Oliver Ames in 1985, and she is coming home. It is going to be Carrie Louise Does Easton with her clothes on.
It's a good thing you threw that in.
That's the name of the show, and it is April, is it the 14th?
14th.
April 14th, also at the
Friday.
Hall on
Yep.
Foundry, that's right. We're going to have a little Christmas special before Christmas, selling the tickets at a little bit of a discounted price, and then you can buy tickets all the way up until it sells out. So these are some great opportunities. But back to the holiday extravaganza, only because I do want to mention that this is a real charity event. First of all, every dime of the money that comes into the Lions Club, whether it comes in through this store, through this event, any fundraiser that we have, every single dime goes back out to charity. Not one dime goes to the Lions. Not international, not local, not state. Every single dime that we raise is given back either to iResearch or local charities.
Yep.
And local charities are something that we are going to be focusing on at this Easton Live. First of all, the Easton Police Department is running Stuff a Cruiser. Their big event will be at Target on December 10th. That's a Saturday, where they will have cruisers open, and you can put unwrapped presents for kids that are going to Children Through My Brother's Keeper into their trunks. They will also be at our parade tomorrow. We are having a parade tomorrow. It is Sunday, December 4th, and some cruisers will be riding in that parade with their trunks open. Please bring gifts for children, unwrapped, and you can stuff a cruiser there. But there's one more place that they will be, and that is at this event. So out in front at the Hall on Foundry, there'll be a cruiser with the lights on, and you can come and bring a gift then. So you have 3 opportunities to give, or if you miss an opportunity, there's always another one, and I am sure that the Easton Police Department would be happy to have you drop them off right at the station as well. So that's one charity that we're supporting. But we are also supporting Dance Express's charity, which is called Together at Heart. So they are coming out at no fee, right? They're putting on a show that we usually see at the Oaks Ames
At the Holiday
Memorial
Festival,
Hall,
yep.
right?
Yep.
After the parade, generally we have a family show on the second floor of the Oaks Ames Memorial Hall.
They've been so loyal and so helpful to
How many
to
years
us.
do you think they've been
Like
doing that
15
show?
plus years, long time.
And they will be marching in the parade tomorrow,
They will
right?
be. Yeah. They're
a,
excited about that.
they're a wonderful
Yes.
part of that parade, very interactive, very entertaining.
Yep.
But then they are going to come do we will sit down and watch their show,
Yes.
as if we did at the family show on
Yeah.
the 17th of December. I think
Probably
they
a
started.
little more, because it's not just like the 4 dances that they do. Now they're doing like a whole
Right, because generally you
presentation,
have a
right?
few people
Yeah.
present at that
Yeah.
family show, and this
There'll be
time,
more.
yeah.
There'll be
So
more.
the catering will be done by Rosemary Fresh. The food is going to be delicious. We're going to have a 50-50 raffle right in time for Christmas. We're going to have some shovels for sale that you've seen at past holiday festivals. Very much in demand. Those shovels come right here from the Thrift, right?
Great.
Excellent. So we've probably stood in this spot long enough.
Yeah,
We should
we're
move,
good
right?
with that.
Okay. So today, let's see who else we can talk to along our way. Bob Grell is making a sale, so we'll let him go. And then Ken Love, how are you today? We're broadcasting live. How are the sales so far today? It's pretty early.
It's pretty early. but,
Pretty
yeah,
early.
we've already sold.
Already, it's pretty full in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good to see you. So we're going to head up to the second floor. Today our focus is going to be on winter coats. So we have Sherry Anderson upstairs today. We have a lot of winter coats right now, and they're really beautiful. Some of them are actually brand new, never even been worn, tags on. Running into Andrew Parker again. You're not carrying a trash barrel. So what are you doing?
I'm walking away from the camera.
Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Here is our raffle prize today. Oh my goodness, we had a featured item of the week right here. It's been purchased. That's great news. It was a Scentsy garden warmer thing. But this is our raffle this week, so for every $10 you spend, you get a free ticket to enter the raffle. And this week we're using a piece of Miku Kavanaugh's pottery as our raffle prize, that welcome plaque. And this was the featured item of the week that apparently got purchased. That's wonderful. All right, we're going to head up to Sherry Anderson, who's going to model some winter coats for us. But here we passing Ed Hands again. Are you hiding anything?
I have mice and hedgehogs.
Oh, very good, very good. We saw those. So back in this corner here, we have winter coats, and we have lots of them. So we have a model who's going to come down and try some of these on today. But let's go through some of them because these kind of fly off the shelves. And if you're in the market for a winter coat, this is the place to come. We have many men's, women's, children. Hey, Sherry.
Hello there. How are you doing this morning?
Good. How are you? And
Doing
you're even
great.
going to show us a couple pet coats, right?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we have
Okay.
coats for your pets.
Okay.
So
All right.
follow
you
me.
You take that because they can't. hear you.
Alrighty. We have this gorgeous gold lame coat for your special little dog. I just put this one out the other day. I think it's really pretty. I wouldn't mind having a coat that looked like this for myself. But yeah, we have a lot of cool pet stuff here. Not only the pet coats. At Halloween time, we had a ton of pet costumes. But just like little knickknacks for like the cat lady in your life or, you know, someone who has a particular breed of dog or whatever. We got all your pet stuff. But let's head back to the coats because I think that's what we're here mainly to take a look at right now. Yeah, like look at this. This is a gorgeous coat. And you know, a lot of us don't have a lot of occasions anymore to wear such a fancy coat. You know, it may only come up a few times a year, Christmas Eve, a special dinner out. So you don't want to go to Macy's and spend a fortune on it. But you can come here and for a very reasonable price get a gorgeous coat for those, you know, occasions. Now, look at this. This is great for like
LL Bean.
LL Bean. When it comes to coats, we only put out the best brands because we don't want to put out a coat that, you know, is one of those coats that's cheap and only has a few years of life in it. But we know that the LL Bean coats will last forever.
It's only $30.
$30. This would be great. You know, I watch my kid playing sports and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's a nice warm one for that kind of occasion. We got a nice leather coat. Look at that. Beautiful.
This one is Claiborne.
There's a Liz Claiborne, $40 for a beautiful leather coat.
How about this one? That's really pretty.
This is cute, and it looks brand new. I put this out just the other day, and it looks like no one ever wore it. That's like a little retro going on here.
It's a jean jacket.
Yeah.
This is a nice one too that I hung right there.
You know, I think this one's adorable. This would be really cute with a plaid skirt at Christmas time, you know, something fun to wear out, or even just jeans and a pair of boots. That would be really fun.
Here's another LL Bean one, Sherry, also $30. This faux fur seems to be really in right now.
Yeah, and this is, again, it looks like it was barely ever worn. Some of the men's coats are excellent.
Yeah, why don't you head back there?
So look at this, another LL Bean coat.
I'm gonna buy this.
It's a puffer. I mean, this is warm. This is what we need this time of year. We've got trench coats. Look at that. This is an insulated trench coat, nice and warm. We've got lightweight jackets. This is a really nice one. This is a wool coat.
And this is Ron Hamburger. He's making a delivery to the stage. Go ahead. Thank you,
A
Ron.
nice pea coat. Now, I got a son who's like 25. This is what he asked for Christmas last year. I spent like $150 for one. And here we have a beautiful one. I don't see a price on it, but I'm willing to bet we'll sell this for about $25.
Yep.
And you know, everything at the thrift shop, if you've got a budget and we're a little bit above your budget, you can always make an offer.
Yes.
So,
I put this one on. What do you think, Ron? Is it me?
and not only do we have coats, we've got a lot of this kind of thing this time of year. You know, lightweight polar fleece. A lot of them still have the tags on. Again, name brands. Yeah, like a nice spider jacket. We got 15 on this. Again, looks like it's never been worn. It's crazy the quality of stuff that we have here.
Kids.
Yep, nice kids jacket. We've got $18 on that. Now you've got to spend a lot more than that at Kohl's, even when you get all those coupons, right? And we do have enough of a selection that if you've got a size in mind, you're going to be able to find something here. We don't have a huge selection, but enough that if you need something, we can help you find it. Isn't that pretty?
Poncho?
Yeah, lovely.
Shawl?
We had a beautiful red wool one, but it must have sold last week. That was really pretty, wasn't
I
it?
think Becca bought it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
yeah.
One of our volunteers. That's one of the dangers of working here is you see an awful lot of great stuff and some of it goes home with you.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to purchase it.
Yeah, we actually have more coats in a storage area because we only have a limited amount of space on the floor. So if someone is, watching this and they think, well, what I really need is a women's extra large long black coat, we still might be able to find it for you.
For a jean jacket, but it has the fur on it or something.
Right. So we
might
do have some more. We'll take a look. Sometimes it's hit or miss here. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't.
Right.
That's why it's best to come back
Yes.
week after week, because we have new stuff every week.
So before we kind of close out,
Yeah.
how about we walk down the aisle where there's scarves and mittens and
Yeah,
such?
sure.
Take a look at that.
Since we're in the winter mode right now, come on down. All right. Oh, while we're passing, check it out. Christmas ties. That's an easy little last minute gift, right? Okay. Notice we've got a lot of boots, children's boots, for the winter coming up. We've got bins and bins of scarves, nice warm things for the winter. More scarves down here. Like a little Burberry. You never know what you're going to find here. And out here, there's some mittens and that kind of stuff, too. So I think we've got what you need if you're trying to get warm.
I agree. Yes,
Yeah.
and it's actually warm in here today.
Yeah, it is.
You never know, this old building, we were talking to Ed Hands downstairs, and this building's, when did he say, it was built in the 1800s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
an amazing old structure. If you haven't come down, you should just come down to check out this piece of history.
That's a really good point, Sherry, and every week we're going to try to do something a little bit different, and maybe sometime we'll kind of view from the stage. I don't know about you, but when I'm on that stage up there, from that side of the stage, you can see all the lighting, the
Yeah.
old light bulbs, and that kind of old feel of. Sometimes when I'm up here and I look out here, I can even imagine like a country dance going on out
Definitely.
here. or
I think
something.
they did use it for that kind of thing once upon a time.
Yeah, I think
so.
they used it for town hall meetings and all kinds of different dinners, stuff
Yeah.
like that, family dinners. And
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's a really cool place. So we hope you will come down and join us
Yeah.
some Saturday.
Absolutely.
We will be closed, Christmas Eve.
Yes.
And for New Year's Eve.
Yep.
But then we're back in business, and it's a fun thing to do on a Saturday morning.
Yes.
So come and join us 10 to 2 most Saturdays.
And I'm going to let you close out with this, if you would. We
Yeah.
do have a huge thing going on tomorrow.
Yes. The Easton Lions Club is sponsoring their annual Main Street Holiday Parade. We'll have lots of different community groups, local businesses. The Oliver Ames band will be marching.
Yes.
The choirs will be singing on the rockery. The Santa Claus is going to come. Oh, and the Rain Dog Parade. Can't forget the
I
Rain
got
Dog Parade. Rain Dog Parade is awesome. You want details, times, that kind of stuff, go to the Easton Lions Club website, and it'll give you all the information you need. But it's really a celebration of the whole community, and we really hope that you'll come out and join us for that.
Yes. Excellent. Thanks so much, Sherry.
Thank
Next
you.
week, I think Sherry will be with us again because we'll be talking about our shop that we mentioned earlier that we're having on the 15th. So we'll go into a little more detail on that
Alrighty.
next week. Sound
Terrific.
good? Thank you, Sherry.
Alright.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, ECAT. Thank you, all the volunteers at the Lions Club Thrift Store. And we hope that you'll come down and get a bargain today or any Saturday 10 to 2. Thanks so much.